sorry for code. Let me read something. Man alone, I almost instinctively knew, as well as by what I had industriously picked up at weddings and christenings, was possessed of the only remedy that could reduce this rebellious disorder. But watched and overlooked as I was, how to come at it was the point, and that, to all appearance, an invincible one. Not that I did not rack my brains and invention how at once to elude my mother's vigilance, and procure myself the satisfaction of my impetuous curiosity and longings for this mighty and untasted pleasure. At length, however, a singular chance did at once the work of a long course of alertness. One day that we had dined at an acquaintance over the way, together with a gentlewoman lodger that occupied the first floor of our house, there started an indispensable necessity for my mother's going down to Greenwich to accompany her. The party was settled, when I do not know what genius whispered me to plead a headache, which I certainly had not, against my being included in a jaunt that I had not the least relish for. The pretext, however, passed, and my mother, which with much reluctance prevailed with herself to go without me, but took particular care to see me safe home, where she consigned me into the hands of an old trusty maidservant, who served in the shop, for we had not a male creature in the house. As soon as she was gone, I told the maid I would go up and lie down on the lodger's bed, mine not being made, with a charge to her at the same time not to disturb me, as it was only rest I wanted. This injunction probably proved of eminent service to me. As soon as I got into the bedchamber, I unlaced my stays and threw myself on the outside of the bedclothes. In all the loosest undressed, here I gave myself up to the old insipid privy shifts of my self-weaving, self-touching, and self-enjoying, in fine, to all the means of self-knowledge I could devise, in search of the pleasure that fled before me, and tantalized with that unknowing something that was out of my reach. Thus all only served to inflame myself.